And we're live with D&D in Ken's Tavern.
Imagine.
I hear myself echoing like a tiny bit on somebody's, and I can't tell if it's
that's me.
I'm
me.
I'm like, I feel like it's kind of a good effect, so like it doesn't bother me too much, but it worked for the beginning. Welcome everybody to D&D.
My phone.
Oh, okay, that's fair. D&D at Ken's Tavern. Hope everybody's doing well. We're very excited. It's gonna be a quick session today because we've got people who have like other D&D to play, like
Or live.
like whatever.
Traders. Justin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Traders. Called out.
Justin and Mikey.
So, you know, that's fine. What we have to do, though, is just make this session so good that they're going to regret going to their other one. That's all we have to do. So, that seems fair to me. We're going to jump into it.
We can totally do that.
We can totally do
it.
I think we can.
Magma, you sound great. Everybody else is way down.
I knew it. I don't know what else to do about that. It's like catching it at a certain part.
I guess we'll have to talk
just-
like this then.
I would just lower your volume a little bit, and then people who are watching just turn their volume up.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing I can do, because right now it looks like things are fairly balanced, but yeah, it
looks pretty balanced now too.
Okay. All right, well, we'll figure it out. If I'm too loud, I'm the DM, so listen to my voice. It's fine. All right.
Arguably the most important voice.
Arguably the most important. The only thing you can do. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for these resubs, by the way. Thank you so much for the resubs. And thank you so much for the hosts. Appreciate all that. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's do a quick summary of the last one before we jump back into it. So just real quick, what did we do? Well, first off, there was a zombie. I thought that would go on a little bit longer, but it didn't. The zombie awoke, was promptly rebooted, and it was gone and shoved into a broom cupboard. So we now have a dead body in a broom cupboard on the boat that isn't ours, which is super great. So that's where we started.
Sounds like an amazing book title.
Yeah, the
Bodies
dead body
in the
in the
broom
broom cupboard on the boat we don't own.
Harry Potter gone bad.
Harry Potter and the body in the broom cupboard on the boat that we don't own. That's it. Yeah.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, I think it's
Perfect.
pretty good.
TM.
So we started there, then we made our way into the cold city. The party observed what was happening, noticed that, of course, that the layers of ice that were on top of this town were definitely of magical origin and seemed to have been dumped here like really quickly and not built up over like a long period of time. There is various frozen people hanging around. We don't know much about their fate or what's going on with them.
Chilling.
They're just chilling. They're just hanging. Somebody I think attempted to mount one, but then was told not to attempt to mount one, so we don't know anything else about these people that are frozen. We noticed movement at the edge of town and decided to follow towards where the big castle in the cold city stands. Half the party split to go left, half the party split to go right around the corner to follow the movement, and the folks on the left visited a giant pile of rubble and observed a large hole in the ground. As the folks on the left observed the large hole in the ground, the folks on the right found out that the source of the movement was actually a large, unexpected new resident. A very big adult white dragon was found in the neighborhood. Of course, a battle commenced between them and the big white dragon. They were joined by the rest of the party, and you did a fairly good job at attacking the dragon out here in the town. Selza was sort of cruising around the town on the boat as well and was able to launch some cannonballs into the city. I don't actually think any of them hit, but it took us a while to remember that we had that resource, so fair enough. The dragon eventually decided that they didn't want to fight you out in the open anymore and flew back to the other side of the castle and headed into the cave in the ground. The rest of you followed, getting off a couple shots before the dragon disappeared, and found yourself at the entrance to this cave in the ground, and that is where we ended the last session. So that is where we are. You stand in front of the gaping tunnel into the ground where we believe the dragon has just gone. Let's do a quick introduction of the folks that we have today. I think most people have returned from the last session. I think we've swapped out Lena for Talia, so we will introduce everybody and get started. So, joining us once again, we have Cirrus, played by that censored rat. Welcome back.
Awa.
Welcome, welcome. We also have Vittore, played by Saint Geronimo, also known as Yaren.
Why?
Hi. Rejoining us as well, we have Amarina, played by Lady Echoes, or Butterfly, or Krista. There's many names. We don't know. We don't know the real
Many
one.
names.
I have a split personality.
Welcome back. We've got Ivan, played by Mikey Likes It. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you so much.
That's Tim.
And we have our governess, played by the Lord Echoes, Dustin Echoes. Welcome.
Yes, hello.
Yes, welcome. I think I've gotten more fancy as we've gone through the introductions here.
Yes,
We started with like
hello.
news reporter, and now I'm on to like fancy
hello.
like restaurant person or something. And finally, indubitably,
Indeed.
last but not least, indeed we do have Talia, played by Poxy Plays. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. And I, of course, am Magma, your DM of the Peekabou campaign. Welcome
Nice to meet you.
to Ken's Tavern. Nice to meet you all. Thank you so much for joining. It's I can't
Who
wait
are
to get to, I
you?
can't wait to get to know you. What's your favorite color?
Who are you?
I
How-
really like
I'm
green.
so sorry.
Where's the babysitter?
If you are to die today, what's your favorite way to die by dragon? Just curious. Just curious. Just throwing that out there.
I prefer not.
No, thank you. But thank you for the offer.
Frozen.
I prefer long walks on the beach.
Excellent. All right. So when it comes to that,
Ivan
Ivan will take the dragon will make a move, and Ivan will take a long walk on the beach.
We'll time out and just be like, walk time.
Yeah. I just feel like taking a long walk on the beach with you, Ivan, before I murder you. Here we go.
Oh no!
All right.
What do we own?
Wait, what happened?
Sorry, I'm making a mess in the bedroom. I'm knocking
Oh.
everything over.
That sounded.
Anyway,
You walked right into that, Krista.
I did not.
you did.
I
did.
did not.
You did.
Lady
I did
Echoes.
not. All right, so was I
Is
making
it
a
hot in here for me, or just you?
Sorry,
I was
I'll put up
dropping
my hands.
things.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's
I'm
hot.
not dropping nothing like it's hot.
This is your first time at Ken's Tavern.
We are so sorry.
I'd like to say that this isn't normal, but it's highly
It's
normal.
It-
It's highly
It is
regular.
very normal.
This is
This happens every time.
this is usually what happens.
All right, let's.
What can I say except I'm not sorry?
What can I say except you're welcome? For this-
Copyright.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? It didn't sound close enough. It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
They don't know
sure.
what it was. This is a totally different thing. All right, let's do it. Okay, so let's slay some dragons, shall we? Yes, we shall. Let's get into it. Okay, so you folks are standing at the top of this pathway down into the cave. You're fairly certain the dragon went down there. Like, you don't have to roll or anything. You're pretty sure. None of you like witnessed it, but you're pretty sure that the dragon has gone this way. What would you like to do?
not go
Not
down
die.
the hole.
Panic.
All right, we're
Yeah.
we're headed out. Let's go. We are done with this.
What are
Oh,
we
Leave the town.
This city can
What
stay
are we-
frozen.
What are we even here to do? Like, why
We're
are...
investigating
We came
why
in
the
about-
town was frozen over.
Oh, that is correct.
Okay,
The one thing I
well,
did
we
forget
now-
to mention. Yeah, I think our Gonus did a check and did feel out that the magic seemed to be centered around this area.
Okay, cool. Well, we now know what's happening, so we can go. Nobody
just-
said
Oh,
nobody
you just
said
wanna leave-
anything
Fear
about
of the
defeating the
dragon.
dragon.
So you want to just leave this creature here?
I feel like it was
I mean-
implied that we defeat the dragon, but
I mean, we did tell. Oh my God, her name.
Yeah.
that's a cool name.
No,
That's a
no.
great name.
It is a very cool name.
Amarina, what's your cousin's name? Poetry. We did tell Poetry that we would help.
We told somebody we would help with something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
That's
Because
what
we're just nice people. I don't know.
We're
yeah,
nice people.
That's a stretch.
Can we quit the bickering?
All right.
Thank you.
Anyways, how's everyone
All right.
looking? Is anyone really hurt right now?
I am not hurt.
In the
at
feelings, but
Physically?
No one's bleeding, right? We're all good.
all. No. Yeah.
I'm bleeding a little
Talia
bit.
come from?
All right. I think we need to
Yeah.
kill this thing. I don't think we need to let it live.
No, wait, Sirius had an important question. Where the fuck did Lena go and where did Talia come from?
Where did they come from?
What do you mean? I've been here.
Where did they
the
go?
entire time.
Don't worry about it. They
Where did they come from?
it was like
Where did they
teleported. They phased it in and out.
I
Phased
see.
it did.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them, Ivan would have been married a long time ago.
Where did they come from? Where did they go?
Ivan
don't
would have
know
been
how
married a
that
long
people-
time ago.
Sorry. I'm already married.
Okay.
All right.
Do we want to fight this dragon now?
I
Or,
think we need
Yes,
to.
we do.
Okay.
So I prep yourself. I'm grabbing my pendant of extra vitality to get 15 points to my health bonus points.
Yudi.
Can I just yell down the hole?
Isn't it
No,
so
don't-
nice that the
don't-
paladin
No,
who already
yeah.
has a bunch of health has the
Gets more
pendant
health.
for more
Yeah,
health?
something
because
seems a
The
little
paladin is
fishy
going to
here.
go right there in front of the dragon.
All right.
All right, I guess
Yes.
we.
Who before we go down there, who does not have resistance to cold?
I don't.
I don't, but I write in Ivan's pocket, so he keeps me warm.
All right.
I
How do you check-
can.
Resistance. Oh, I don't have resistance to cold. That's dumb.
That's weird.
You
You're
can
I have
only
resistance to
you can
acid.
only live in tropical water locations.
I live in the
Talia's-
middle of the
Talia's
ocean, but
down.
I can't. But as soon as it gets chilly, I'm out.
Ooh! No Canadian waters for you. Not happening.
Talia-
I
Talia's
live
just
at
gonna
Hawaii and
fall
Hawaii
asleep.
only.
All right. I'm just gonna pick
All right.
really quick. Druid brother, get over here.
Okay.
All right. I am gonna cast protection from energy on you.
Yo.
So you are now resistant to cold damage
Oh.
for
See
up to
how
an
it
hour.
is.
So anyone that is not high in strength, stay back, and I will run towards that dragon.
Talia
Yeah.
starts walking to the
Looks
cave.
at Talia. No, please.
Start walking
Talia,
towards
no.
the cave.
No, can I grab the back of like their hood or something?
I will dexterity. I will go rollies with you. I'm walking into that cave.
I have +2 strength. You have -1 strength.
Well, I could cast.
I have -1
All
All
strength.
right, instead
too.
of fighting, we all need to just go in. Is
Ah.
everybody
Yes.
ready?
Yeah.
Vittoria
Yeah.
just
Is
yells
everyone
from the
ready?
pocket.
Let's go.
Vittoria just starts yelling from the pocket, "Let's kill this lizard!"
All right, and I dash
Okay.
towards into the hole.
Wait, Ivan, not that fast.
Ivan
Oh,
sprints. Just
my
suddenly
God, he just ran
launches
in.
into a sprint. All right,
Okay,
okay, let's get an
well.
order going. So, Ivan, Ivan and Talia, because Talia was pretty leaping to go. I'll say
Sure,
both of
yes.
you are sort of in the front.
And
Here,
Victoria is in my pocket.
Victoria's in
High
your
five,
pocket.
Ivan.
So, by
Perfect.
proxy, I am also in the front.
And then
Yes.
we've got Argona, Serena, and Cirrus. You folks are in the back. Perfect. All right. So you make your way into the tunnel. Would you like to go fast? Would you like to go slow?
I don't have a choice.
I don't like that. laugh.
Would you
I
like
that
to go
laugh just kind of-
stealthy?
Yeah, I don't like that laugh.
I am
What's
sliding
the
through the
cave
ice.
look like?
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think it really
what-
matters.
Is the cave like iced over or?
Iced
Ice
over.
baby.
So this session. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, the cave. Let's talk about the cave. So, The entranceway is definitely like buried into a thick layer of ice. So for the first little bit here, you're just kind of digging into this like ice and snow. I think like very tundra. This whole city is built on kind of just frozen tundra. So the first layer of this is very icy as you walk through. As you continue, it's going to turn more into like stone. So now you're actually getting into kind of more like the earth, like the bed of the earth kind of thing.
Okay.
It's still like frost covered because of course it's pretty obvious this white dragon has probably been living here. So it is kind of covered in frost, but it becomes like more solid as you go. Someone can roll me, whoever's kind of interested in the cave can roll me a quick like perception or investigation check.
I am not looking. I'm running.
I'm doing it. Perception or investigation?
Yeah, either one. So if you think you're kind of just running and noticing things, or if you're actively looking at things, use either one.
I got a 17 plus 3 for perception.
Sweet.
Oh, that beats me.
Dirty
Okay.
20.
Sweet.
I have a 22.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So yeah, basically all of you folks are gonna, what did you get? Just
I got a 14.
Okay. I'll say like it's probably fairly obvious, but as you kind of go through, you kind of think this doesn't look new. So the top of the cave seems to be buried through this like ice that's like kind of layered on, and like that part seemed pretty fresh. There's still kind of rubble hanging around. But as you continue sort of into this tunnel, it looks like well worn. Like the ground itself looks like it's been used, like someone has walked this for a while. So it doesn't seem to be new, the whole thing. Maybe new that it has an entrance to the city, but the rest of this seems old.
Is it like, are there like lights around, or is it like getting darker the further we get in?
Yeah, so like as you continue through this cave, like right now it's getting a little bit darker, but you do see that like ahead of you, it's still like sparkling and glinting. Like there might be more ice and stuff ahead of you. So, but it's still dim, I'd say, but not pitch black.
Okay.
I'm running.
Yeah,
Ivan,
I'll
how
let you
many
folks
times
like.
did I...
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just say like you
Ladies
folks
first.
can still be running, but if there's anything, I'll give you like one little choice here if you'd like to do anything as you run.
I want to slide.
Ivan, how many times did I have to tell you, do not run with your axe, do not slide with your axe. Axe safety.
Ivan, roll me an athletics check to see if you can surf
no.
on your shield or something.
19.
I'm just gonna
Oh, no, 17,
cast
sorry.
a quick cure wounds on myself as we're running.
Well, fair.
I was asking if anyone was hurt. I'm a paladin.
I didn't realize how many hit points I was down.
Ivan
I
is
also
now
have fear
emotionally
wounds.
hurt.
Emotionally.
Emotionally injured. Ivan, you also are skiing on your shield, snowboarding on your shield. Yeah.
It's just like back home in the mountains.
Exactly. Yeah, you have flashbacks of your childhood.
I think Talia sees Ivan bleeding, and them and Harry just kind of like sit down and try to like scoot along, like try to get enough momentum to push themselves forward.
Scoots.
Because realistically, Talia's from the middle of the water, from the bottom of the ocean, so they've probably never seen ice before. No, never mind.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I said it, and then I realized it was very stupid.
Wow, that doesn't happen very often here.
Especially not for me. I just say whatever comes to mind. I'm
All right.
learning.
Yeah, everybody, we're all learning here today. What have we learned? We have to rethink things sometimes. Okay, so you folks continue your journey through this tunnel. The first part of this, quite long. You're probably running for a good few minutes. You don't hear anything, just the echoes of the chamber around you. And as you start to notice the sort of lights that you were seeing ahead of you that were kind of sparkling and glinting becomes like wider and wider as you approach some sort of exit slash entrance into the rest of this cavern. So as you come up, you notice that there is like this kind of gaping another hole in here that's obviously leading to a wider part of this cave. Do you want to just run full at it? Your thoughts?
So it's just an opening. I would like to, as I'm running, look around, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And like you want to run through the opening?
I have an idea.
Oh,
You want me to throw
God.
you?
That's never good.
No, we're not throwing the little mouse man.
I throw the little mouse man.
Please
You
don't
are
do
not
this, man.
throwing the mouse man, or I will bite you.
I am not throwing the little mouse man.
Thank you.
Good boy. I have the best idea ever. Can I yell out to the dragon Marco and see if he yells back
No.
Holo?
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Ivan, cover his mouth, please.
I throw the mouse man.
No, don't
That's not
throw
wrong.
him. That is
You
not
are
what I
throwing
said.
the mouse man.
Don't throw the mouse man.
Yeah.
Just say we keep moving.
Yeah.
Like I think Talia would start to like slow down though. The closer we get to the entrance.
Ivan's running full blast.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Ivan, you run full blast. Talia, you're probably still out ahead too, and you come up to this arch that enters into the rest of this cavern. You almost are blinded by the light that's being reflected off all of the walls in here.
By the light.
We're gonna get silent so hard
I'm
here.
blinded by the light.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah, so you make it to this archway that leads into the rest of this cavern, and you kind of leave behind the dark stone of the tunnel for what is like beautiful, intricate, like it almost looks cathedral-like what you've just entered into. Very recognizable that this is the lair of this white dragon, as they tend to form these beautiful caves around them, but it's layers and layers of ice reflecting light from somewhere. You don't see where the light source is, but it is bright and shining inside this cavern. There's stalactites and stalagmites of ice everywhere. There's pillars rising from the floor. This place is huge. Like, you've literally walked into the biggest cathedral you've ever seen, but it's built of like ice. There's two pathways that lead up into sort of like a secondary level on your left and right that kind of seem to circle this huge room, and you can't quite see the back of the room from here because there are pillars and things in the way. Roll me a perception check.
Everyone?
All
or-
of us?
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
All right.
I
I'm
got
terrified.
15.
13.
I got 21.
11.
Nice.
7.
Thank you for the sub.
Thank you for the sub.
Thank you for the sub.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Can
Okay, who rolled the 21, sorry?
Me.
Serious.
And how did everybody else do? What was the next, like, highest one?
I think it was like 13 somewhere.
15.
Okay, yeah.
15.
Sweet, okay. Yeah, I'll take a 15. So, kind of our 15 and our 21 there, as you folks kind of gape around at this cavern, because it's quite stunning. Like, it's a beautiful space. It's well done, interior design. You do not, for one, see the dragon. So, you don't
That's not
see the
good.
dragon here. Again, you can't see the back of the room. This place is huge. Doesn't mean it's not in here, but you don't see it right now. You also don't hear it. You just kind of hear this, like, echoing of the chamber. With the 21 Cirrus, you catch a glimpse of another small archway up on the second level to your left, and you can kind of see what looks like the flickering of fire from inside this archway in the
Can-
wall.
I fly up to it.
You can. Would you like to share with anybody what you have seen, or you just
Cirrus, where are you
fly up
going?
there?
Bye, Serious.
Yes, what's up, dude?
There's like, I don't know.
What's your
There's
demon I see?
light. There's. Excuse me. That is very rude.
I think we should send
know
up
what?
send up like
now I don't want to tell
No,
you.
wait.
you already
Come back,
did. You
I'm
already
sorry.
did. Too late.
No, I didn't even tell you what happened yet.
I keep
All
moving
right.
forward.
Okay, I
Like Roxy, so do I.
I tell them that I see a light. Right? That's what happened. I saw a light.
You
A
saw, yeah,
flicker.
like firelight.
The
Yeah.
flame flickering. Yeah.
Should I
archway.
Kinda wanna
take
send-
anybody?
Harry up to see if he could see what it is.
Well, I can definitely carry somebody if somebody would like to go with me.
Do we want to be stealthy with it though?
No,
Would it be a? Would a dragon have a fire
it's a dragon. If the dragon is here, it already knows that we're also here.
Fair.
Dragon.
All right, I'm going.
Marco!
I'm gonna carry Ivan up there with me.
Oh, okay.
I want to see that.
What, Talia? Do you want to go?
Not anymore.
If you I asked
Don't
if
be
anybody
jealous.
wanted to go, and nobody answered.
I did.
Let's go.
Is it like?
Can I have Talia on my back and carry Ivan?
Probably not.
Can I have a quick DM
not.
question?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
So the part where the fire's at,
Mhm.
would it be possible if I casted freedom of movement? Would it be possible to climb it?
I mean, like, there's literally a pathway going up to it.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
so then let's just go up the pathway.
I just
No,
thought,
carry
I
me.
just thought Sirius was doing it for like flair. So.
it shows how much
Oh,
we
no.
just shows how much
Okay,
our
I will
attention span is.
still carry Ivan because he really wants me to carry him.
Ah,
We're all trying to get over the fence, and there's
I
an
hate
open
you.
gate right next to us.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so let me re-describe the space one more time. So to your left and right are two pathways that lead up onto this like second level that seems to
yeah.
go around like the outside walls of this cavern. You don't see like the ends of them, but there seems to be this kind of like second level ledge thing. And then like on the inside of that ledge is the center of this big cavernous ice cathedral, and there are pillars and things like that that stretch on, and then you can't see
I
the
like
back of
pillars.
it because that's great. I'm so glad. But you can't see the back of the cathedral because of like the pillars and things like in the way, and just the way the light is reflecting. It's very hard to see where this ends. But there are, two paths to your left and right, and on the left side, on the top of the ledge, you can see an archway that leads into somewhere with some flickering flame-like light.
So we're going towards the flickering light.
Great.
I think we are.
Okay.
I'm carrying Ivan because he wanted me to carry him.
Okay, Cirrus drags Ivan up the ledge, flying, and the rest of you, you're all following? Victoria, you're in
I
the
am.
pocket.
Yes.
Following, keeping an eye out for
Perfect.
giant lizards.
Okay. Argonis, you keep kind of an eye out with your like 15 perception. Like you don't see any movement. Again, like it's really hard to see through this, but you don't spy any movement right now, so it feels pretty safe. The rest of you folks were all making your way up to the archway, and you see like it's not a huge archway. Like it's larger than a regular doorway for sure. Like Ivan Sirius, like you wouldn't bump your head. This thing's pretty tall, but you kind of get the feeling this isn't like an entrance a dragon would want to take. It would be pretty tight.
I don't think the
I
dragon
mean,
went
I mean,
this way.
it was a small dragon. It was barely a lizard.
That's.
It was
I
a
don't
little
know if you
dragon.
saw the dragon, Vittoria.
I
But-
don't know if you remember, Sirius, but I was one of the only people that actually
Do we have
heard
time?
the dragon.
Do we have time to fight over this dragon, or should we try to go kill it?
Does it look like the dragon came through this way? Like, are there claw marks?
No, it does
Hmm.
not.
Roll me a perception.
Would the dragon even fit in here?
That's
I-
what I'm
I-
wondering.
I don't think so.
12.
Okay.
Maybe it's like a cat where it can squeeze itself.
Yeah,
Is it?
Ivan is kind of almost correct. So like I said, the space is like just big enough that a dragon could crawl through here. It wouldn't be very comfortable. Argonis, you do notice like there are some claw marks on the ground here. Like at some point, the dragon has probably gone through this tunnel, but you cannot tell if it was recent, like if it was just now, or if this is just like scrapes that are in this ice that may have been here for a while.
Can I see if? Well,
Can I roll for something?
I was gonna.
Yeah, whatever you
See
You
want.
if
can
the
definitely roll for
attacks
something.
Would that be
are- to
nature
see if the,
or
yeah,
survival?
To look at what?
the
See if-
claw marks.
Yeah, to see how old they are.
I think that'd be.
Or would it be?
I could
like-
take an investigation. Nature can work. I'll take it.
Okay, I mean, they're both under the same stat. I got 14.
I'm gonna cast guidance on somebody that's investigating.
Okay.
I got what's 16 plus 19? God.
Okay.
What are numbers?
So as you look,
And I did a nature. By
okay.
the way. I don't know if that changes anything, but
Yeah, you kind of like investigate the like slice marks in the ice. You notice with like the big claw marks that obviously like belong to this dragon most likely. They probably look like a few days old. Like it doesn't look like right now as it was scrabbling back into this cave, it went for this tiny door. Like doesn't seem like this happened today. But you do notice that there are like smaller claw marks in the ground. Just like tiny, not tiny, but like, you know, smaller
dragons?
than a
This
dragon.
dragon has a baby, and I want
Oh,
to see the baby
shit.
dragon. I need to see
Oh,
the baby
no.
dragon.
Yeah.
This is a must.
This-
by
this-
the fire, is there anything like
I don't think we're.
Yeah, so
Oh,
from
near the
here
fire?
you can't see, you can still see the
Oh.
flickering light, but you're just kind of in the entrance of this archway and it does curve, like it's like a curved kind of hallway. You still see the flickering light, but you can't see the source of this light yet.
Do the claw marks look like the bigger ones?
Kinda.
Or are
Yeah. So what you're
Oh.
saying is this like Foxy? Oh, not sorry. Fuck, what's your name?
Talia.
Talia?
Talia.
She.
Ivan's
Who is
not good.
Foxy?
Wow.
Ivan's not good with names. So what you're saying is that it might have babies.
I think that's what it looks like. Or at least a smaller, maybe not a baby, but like a juvenile, maybe.
Dragon.
We might have to kill this one.
No,
This
not
has
killing
turned
you.
into.
we're not
I
killing
have-
the
If it
baby.
tries to eat
I have
you,
an idea.
I'm killing it. That's how this
No.
works.
If
'Cause
it
it's one of
tries
those
to
things-
eat me, then oh well. That's just what happens.
Well,
Alright,
if we
good
kill
luck.
if we kill the parent dragon from the baby dragon, is it gonna turn into one of those things where the baby dragon tries to like seek revenge?
Yeah, that's how it works. If you kill my parent, I'm going to try to kill you. That's how revenge works.
I have an idea.
Oh my god, not on one. Not
Marco
another.
Polo again? You want Marco Polo?
No, it's not Marco Polo. Okay, if it is indeed the baby dragon, what if we try to abduct it so we have leverage for the big dragon to fuck off?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
that's not.
No.
That just seems
Alright.
like
Well, let's go
One
figure out what
fire-
this is down here.
one fire blast away from toasted
The-
toasted D&D
Well,
players.
I
I
mean,
start walking down the hall.
the ice dragon.
All right, Ivan's
Wait,
walking
are we
away.
Players.
We're going down the hall.
Yeah, we're going down this.
Are there
You said there are
any
flames.
other
Green.
openings?
Well, I'm still
we see-
holding Ivan, so I guess we're going down the hall.
Well, you don't have to hold me. Like there's solid footing. I can walk.
No, I'm still holding you.
Sears just looks like he's like piggybacking on Ivan's back. So.
I'm gonna see Sears like bridal carrying Ivan.
Yeah.
Argonis, what was your
Shark.
question?
Are there any other openings that we see in the cavern other than this one?
From here, you don't see any. No.
Okay.
Okay, well, yes, yeah. We'll keep going.
Okay. Yeah, you start heading down this icy hallway. The flame light gets stronger and stronger as you curve around the corner. And do you want to peek around the corner? Do you want to just burst into the open?
I'm peeking. I am
Peeking.
not running
We
into
are,
this.
yeah, we are.
Can we do
peeking.
that
Yes,
Scooby Doo
let's
peeking
Yes.
where we all stack on top of each other? But Ivan has to be at the
Definitely.
very, very top.
Yeah, Ivan's at the top.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be at the bottom.
Well, no, because I'm carrying him.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. so
Ivan
if
has to be at the
Ivan
very
is at
top, but Sirius has to be at the very bottom.
No,
At
no.
all.
Absolutely.
Awkward.
Ivan is at the top. Ivan is at the top, but Vittore is on his head.
Oh yeah.
like,
so
okay,
Victoria's
Victoria
at the very
is-
top.
Excellent.
This doesn't really matter. This hasn't.
It's,
like,
it's
not
really,
gonna
really,
happen.
it's really important
We're all-
that we determine the order that we peek around
All right.
the building.
So Harry at the bottom, peeking around.
Yeah, we'll peek.
Great. Okay, you peek kind of around this last corner where you have sensed like this flame light is the strongest. You're pretty sure you're getting to the end of this hallway. And you look into what looks like a very cozy, icy space. There is an open, like, hearth in the middle where the fire is lit. There are a couple kind of, like, ice chairs that have been set around this fire. And you see this, like, spiral staircase that goes around this strange tower.
This is a dragon tamer. I want to be friends with the dragon tamer. What?
Is it a
I don't
dragon
think-
tamer, or maybe the? Would it be possible if the dragon is like a shapeshifter?
Yeah, if it's a
don't
shapeshifter, that'd be really
think
cool.
a
but I don't
dragon would
think
have
it
furniture. I am so
Yeah.
confused right now.
Is it like really big
Fire.
furniture, or like normal sized furniture?
It's like for a large humanoid. So they're big
It's my
chairs.
butt.
Yeah, I think like Ivan would fit pretty comfortably in the chairs, but they're not like giant chairs.
Okay, and there's no one in the immediate area.
You don't see anybody in the immediate area. You see, yeah, there's the staircase that goes around. You do see like a small door in the back. Definitely not as big as the hallway, like more like humanoid-sized door. It's closed at the moment. You don't see anything beyond that, but you don't see anybody in this immediate room.
Okay, I would send Arceus, but I'm afraid of him getting eaten. My rock!
Yes.
No, you're going to drop it in a hole again.
No, there are no holes in sight. My rock. Can I send
If-
my rock?
If Sirius drops his rock in a hole again, I'll just rescue it, so it's not important. Let's send the rock.
Okay.
But the rock don't talk.
The rock.
Can I
The
send-
rock don't talk. It only chirps. But you know.
Okay, Rocky.
Where do you want to send
Another
it?
mission for you. You said there was a door?
There's a door.
It's closed, right?
It is closed.
Hmm.
Can
We can burn down the door.
we send Harry to go around like snake against the
don't-
wall?
If Harry is going, I'm going with him.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
just
for
going to
protection.
walk. I'm not doing this.
Okay, we can just walk.
Okay. Ivan
I'm not
Very
in the
low
room.
patience.
is too exasperated
and
for
I'm
this.
looking-
I'm actually
Yeah.
intrigued by this. I'm gonna walk
I'm
in
in
with
the room
Ivan.
and I'm looking back at the party like, there's nothing here. Come on.
Cut to
Come
the
on,
next
they're
scene where
carrying-
Ivan's
I'm
in the jaws
carrying
of a
Ivan.
dragon.
Suddenly the gaping yeah, Ivan stands in the middle of the room, a big head just pops out.
No, he doesn't stand.
Okay, so you
I-
go ahead.
I am still holding Ivan. I'm not putting him down until we are fighting.
So Ivan has just directed you into the middle of the room.
Yeah, he kinda
Onwards.
He tugged at my horn.
I love just like picturing how loud it is in this room for Sirius to be like flapping his wings, carrying
I'm
Ivan.
not flying anymore.
You folks
Oh my
walk into the
gosh.
middle of the room. You can look up into this, like, it kind of looks like this tower. There isn't any windows on the outside or anything. It's kind of lit mostly by these torches and this big fire in the middle. But you see the spiral staircase goes up quite high into the top of this room, and then you see a little landing with another little door at the very top of this tower. The little door remains closed at the back of this room. You see, yeah, the two kind of chairs. There are a couple of shelves around the outside. But it seems
Where-
pretty quiet.
Where are we in relation
Stairs.
to the actual castle? Like up on the surface.
Kind of near
Like-
it and under it.
Yeah, you could be under the castle. You want to roll me like a wisdom check, maybe? You could kind of like try to see if you could figure out your coordinates underneath.
Probably not. That's a 3.
You do not know.
I rolled a 17
Where are
to
we?
try to figure out where I am.
I also got a 17.
Okay, with a 17, you're like thinking, okay, we ran into that tunnel for quite a long ways. You're kind of thinking, I don't think we'd be under the castle at this point. Like, we're probably outside of town.
Awkward.
Outside of town. Okay.
Hey guys, I think we're not in Kansas anymore.
What's
What's
Kansas?
Kansas?
The fuck is
Oh,
Kansas?
the town. I think we're outside the walls.
Oh, okay.
Still,
There-
what's Kansas?
Okay. Can we
Can I-
go to the door? I want to go to the
Okay.
door.
Okay.
Kick
Wait,
it.
is it
yeah.
is it all the way up the stairs? Can you take me up there?
No, there's one
Oh,
not
there's
up
right.
the
Oh, there's one right
stairs.
here too.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
don't
you're
wanna
going
take the
towards
stairs.
the door on the first floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Alright.
stairs are bad.
You walk towards the door. Are you wanting to kick it, or are you wanting to just
I
open it?
want to see if it
or-
opens. We
Cool.
don't need to kick it yet. Does it open?
It doesn't open. It's locked.
Now I
Can
kick
I?
it.
Okay.
No, wait,
No.
hang on, no, wait.
Ivan,
Wait, I just kicked
Vittori,
it.
can you like peek underneath the door to see if you can like see in?
Yes, I can, and I want to, and I'm going to.
Thank you.
Okay. Vittori, roll me a investigation check.
Still kicking
I
it.
cast guidance. I give guidance to Vittori.
That's very nice of you, thank you.
It's a
Because I need
D4.
it. So I get to roll an extra D4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hang on.
Someone's very upset.
I know.
There seems to be a dog behind this door.
I knew it.
Wow.
Is that a feint?
Okay,
Tell
that
me
guy
you're a
is
Sophie.
incredibly,
Oh, hell
because
yeah.
instead of a 4, I now have a 5.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Vittori.
Alright, I still kick this door.
No, wait, hang on.
Ivan, you go to kick your foot back, and like just as you're about to give this door a huge kick, you hear, "Please don't damage my door." Worked very
Oh,
hard on that.
Ah!
And
I'm
you
gonna
hear
like turn around real quick.
you hear a voice kind of echo down from the staircase above you.
It's a little late.
Yeah, Ivan, you boot the door. Roll me an attack.
Can I
Is it
not
too late to cast
catch his
hold person?
leg?
10. It
I
didn't do
am-
damage.
Yeah, the door's pretty solid. It's like, nah. This is a solid door.
It squeaks.
Yeah. Crunch.
The door swings back and knocks Ivan over.
I didn't
Retaliated.
Yeah,
It's a
you hear
splinter.
this voice from up on the staircase.
Hello.
As you look up, you spy the face of a silver dragonborn.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Who could? Oh my god.
I pull out my sword.
Wait,
Now
Ivan.
I roll
Wait.
my crossbow.
Argonis, it's you.
I step forward.
She's like a couple floors up. You can tell she's beautiful. Like sparkles all over her. She's wearing some sort of sparkly robe. Think like very Elsa from Frozen. She's living in this like frozen tower.
Perfect image.
Quick question
Yeah.
for Dustin.
Yeah.
Are you in? What kind of dragonborn are you?
Silver.
Okay. I kind of
Why do you
figured
think-
by your photo, but I couldn't like. I wanted to be sure before.
Yeah. So
As anything?
he's like it's like a mix of silver and white scales with like blue. I guess you call it hair.
Yeah, it's like feathery hair.
Yeah.
It's a mangy mange.
Conditioner do you use, Argonis?
Whatever it is, it looks very soft.
Argonis. I have a question for Argonis.
Yes.
Do you know her?
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not talking yet. That's why
But I'm
he's
gonna
walking
step forward and like drop my hood and. Yeah, I don't.
Argonis, you're a dragon? What?
Just
I
absolutely,
always thought it
absolutely
was a
speechless.
lizard.
You're blue too?
Um, Argonis. Argonis, can
Yeah.
you roll me a perception check?
Oh yeah, look, I'm blue as well.
Please,
this.
please
All
tell me this
blues.
isn't. Please tell me this isn't who I think it is.
Who
Oh my
do
god,
you
I am
think it
not.
is, then?
I am not gonna use that dice anymore.
Oh no.
What'd you say? Perception?
Yep.
That's 7.
Okay.
Guys, guidance on yourself.
You don't.
Too late.
Guidance on it. Well, yeah, too late. I didn't.
It's all good. You don't recognize her, but it is unusual to you because, of course, you growing up as like a silver scale dragonborn was a pretty big deal. You've only ever met one other one, which was Corinth. So
Right.
this is sort of the second person you've met that also has silver scales. So this is intriguing to you, but you don't recognize her. She notices you, and like slowly begins walking down the stairs. From your perception check, you don't get like a big sense of anything. Like she doesn't seem like she's ready for an attack at this moment. But you don't like recognize anything about her.
Does she have any like symbols or like sigils or anything on her that like would like is she related to like any like form of like royalty or anything or military ranks or anything?
Ooh, good question.
So,
This is like
roll me. Yeah, you roll me a perception check, Talia.
I ask because I do have that military rank.
Mm.
Perception?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just realized this isn't who I
Nat
think it is.
20. Not 20, not 20.
Let's go.
Huggers.
Okay,
Who
so
I'm
do
telling
you
you
think
guys,
it was, then?
Barnes and Noble's dice roll really well. Not sponsored, but if you guys want to sponsor us, that'll be really awesome. Just the dice party
Yes.
though.
Email us at kenstavern.kenstavern.kenstavern.com.
Ken's Tavern what? Ken's Tavern
Ken's
at
Tavern
email.
TTV, yeah. Okay, so as she kind of walks down the staircase, Talia, you kind of give her the once over. You're trying to figure out what is happening here. As you kind of look at her, you see like she's got this, brilliantly gemmed and sparkling robe on. It looks like ice almost like draped over her. She does have a pendant that is hanging around her neck, and she carries a staff. On the pendant, it's like this almost like a triangle, a little bit rounded, and 3 like sparkling diamonds are on the pendant in 3 spots. And then she does carry this like icy, like almost glass looking staff.
Would I be able to? Is the pendant like something that's just made for decoration, or would it be something that like I maybe could have seen?
You don't recognize it.
Okay.
So it probably isn't something military. You don't recognize it as being like a royalty thing, like from your experiences. And yeah, you don't see it recognizing, like, it's not recognizable. Sorry, I can't speak. But you do kind of get the feeling that this is it represents something. It's an obvious symbol of some sort. Like, it doesn't look like it's just for design. It looks like this should be important. You just don't know what it is.
And I
Okay.
point my crossbow at her,
No,
just to be sure.
I'm pointing. I'm
No.
pushing. I'm
just-
pushing Vittori's crossbow down.
No.
I'm pushing your face.
I,
We are at
Okay.
the ready.
Um,
Me and
I mean,
Vittori are
I'm
one.
I am literally holding them.
Can I
Yes,
Yeah, you can
but
hold it.
still,
I still have my sword.
Crossbow.
Are they speaking like common,
Yes.
by the way? Okay.
Yeah.
I should have asked that first, I'm sorry.
Where's the dragon?
She kind of gives a little laugh, and she, like, smoothly descends the rest of the stairs. There's no need for weapons. I come in peace.
We'll decide if there's need for weapons, Missy.
Talia, I
Um,
think, as a sign of like good faith, like puts their what's it called?
I wanna-
Scimitar
fuck,
thing?
fuck.
No, the spear back in its like sheath.
No, you don't have the Yikawa. It's the
What now?
I have the Yikla.
Yeah.
Wait, tell us more.
Hero.
Who
A
has
word I have never heard before. That's the most D&D word I've ever heard in my life.
Also,
Yeah.
we lost Krista.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
just disconnect.
I think. Oh, there she is.
Okay, just disconnect. Okay.
Okay. Welcome back.
But yeah, I'm also putting my scimitar away, but keeping my staff not at the ready. Just like I'm holding on to it.
I will
We were
put my
attacked by a
scimitar away.
dragon. We were literally attacked by a dragon. Where is it?
She nods.
Yeah,
you've probably met Ursa. He's a little
Ursa? Where's Ursa?
touchy.
can y'all shh?
What are you shushing
What?
me for? We were
Yes,
attacked.
let them talk. You ask them a question and then you won't let them talk.
You're not letting them talk. Continue. Where's Ursa?
Oh my god, shut up and let them talk.
shut up.
She looks amused. I don't know where he might be at the moment, but probably somewhere in the cave, I'm sure, if you followed him down here. Was he angry?
Yeah.
He,
little
he
bit.
might have been a little bit.
Hmm.
We're
He
just
attacked
we don't-
us.
Can
we don't mean any harm. We just want to know why.
Yeah, can I
Oh
ask
no,
why...
he is evil. He will eat you. So I mean,
Oh,
Oh,
No,
if you
no,
mean
you
if
guys
you mean
continue.
him harm,
You guys
it
wanna be
makes a lot of
yeah.
sense.
No, don't worry about them. They want to be friends with the dragon that tries to kill them. Go ahead. Go be friendly with it.
oh my god.
I think Harry will like sit on Ivan's shoulder or like reach up and just like try to smack him with his tail, like across the back of the head.
Good luck. I will throw I'll throw an otter.
Don't touch my fucking otter.
Don't put it on me.
I'm putting
I didn't put him
Ivan-
on you.
I'm dropping Ivan.
Children, let's not fight among each
How
other.
do you think?
The
you're not
Dragonborn
dropping
is
me.
gonna
I'm like-
turn to Argonis, and in Draconic, she's going to try speaking to you. Do you know Draconic, Argonis?
Yes. I think I do.
I think you're supposed to, so I'm hoping you do.
I know Draconic. I know
I'd be
Draconic.
slightly
Okay.
confused if the dragon didn't know Draconic.
Right? So Rena, you can choose to share if you know it or not, but she is going to turn to Argonis and speak to you in Draconic and kind of try to ignore the rest of this party at this moment.
I'm just gonna overhear. I'm not gonna say anything.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna overhear.
She turns to you, Argonis. It's nice to see someone with a similar vibe, should I say. What brings you here? Why are you with these people?
Also in Draconic, I laugh at her comment, and then
Can you laugh in Draconic? What does that sound like?
I laugh and I say, "Oh my god, dragon."
Dragon.
Was that a laugh? What was that? Continue.
Jaha.
Lost my train of thought. Damn it. I just nod my head. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna be honest. You're now the second one of our kind I've seen in a while.
She looks a little surprised at that. You've seen another Silverborn.
I was just as shocked as you. There are more of us out there.
Interesting. That's new. Continue. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Sorry. Yeah. Weird. Anyway, we came to investigate, and I point up what's going on up there. Is this your doing?
No, it is a side effect of Ursa. But I haven't been able to stop it necessarily. I'm kind of stuck down here with him.
Stuck how? Like, and I point to the door. That's not a way out, or
No, that's just my living quarters. Yeah, and she points up to the top. That's just how I observe where he is in the cavern. But I've been down here for, well, a few years at least.
Right.
So what's happening up there?
It's 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 not good.
Probably still bickering.
Yeah, we still are.
As they're bickering, I just explain like the situation up top. Like the city is completely frozen over. Ursa has frozen the population basically where they stood, and
Are they dead?
I don't know. We haven't made attempts to thaw anyone.
That's terrible. I mean, I've been through the cold city a long time ago. I wish I could have stopped him. I'm sorry.
I mean, there's no way you could fight an adult dragon by yourself. I mean, we barely put a dent in him before he came back down here.
Do you think? I mean, I guess it makes sense if we were able to defeat him. I mean, it should hopefully clear it up. Maybe with all of us, we could do it together. I can't offer that much, but I can help a little bit. I know some spells.
If you're willing, we could definitely use the help. What kind of spells can you provide? Like, I'm trying to ask like what class they are.
Oh, yeah, I'm training to be a wizard, but it's a little bit hard when I only have a few books to look at. It's been a few years with kind of the same books, so doing my best.
Fair enough.
So I can provide a little bit. I have my staff. I can help, but it will be probably mostly like my breath weapon and other things. But I'm happy to be there, and I'm happy to kind of help a little bit with where his movement is in the cave. I've of course observed him for a while, so can help with that sort of thing.
Excellent. Do you know where he would have went after, like to rest?
He does have a room at the back of the cavern, which is probably where he would go to recoup if you folks did a number on him.
Mm.
Before we go, this is gonna be a little strange, but have you ever heard the tale of the three?
DM, have I heard the tale of the three?
Roll me a history check.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Let's go.
You kind of like for a second you're like, what is she talking about? And then you kind of think back to like your childhood. And your mother was ostracized for like having you. You were kind of sent away for being like having silver scales. But you remember your mother telling you this story that a long time ago there was a silver dragon born.
Galaxy far, far away. Sorry.
And a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. You remember there was this story about this silver dragon born, and that's kind of why your people have sort of had this thing about anybody born with silver scales. And they had, of course, done a lot of damage and attempted to do some bad things. You don't remember like the complete details of it, but you remember sort of that's why you were always treated differently. But you remember your mother saying, don't worry, it was a part of this like bigger tale of the three silver dragonborn. So as she kind of says this, you think back to this and you're thinking, okay, that's right. Like I do kind of remember this tale that my mother had said when I was young. You don't remember the complete details though, but you kind of get this little inkling of like familiarity.
This makes sense now. I mean, I've already met another silver scaled. His name is Corinth. I don't know if you ever met him.
No, I haven't. I've never seen him. You're the first. You're the first Dragonborn I've seen with silver scales, other than myself.
But like, could the tale actually be true?
I mean, I grew up sort of knowing it. I've read a little bit more about it. I don't know. In the way that the world is, you would maybe hope that it's possible, but do you remember much about it?
Brief, like memories of it. My mother used to tell me the tale all the time, but it's been so long since I've heard the tale or thought about it.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm just going to say Ivan is now wrestling with the otter, and Ivan's on the ground.
Cool. Okay, Ivan, roll me a athletics or strength check. How do you want to wrestle?
The otter is winning. Harry is winning at the time.
Okay, we've decided. Harry is winning.
I look over, and in common, I say I think the rest of my party is getting restless. If you will help us, we would be happy to have you and get you out of this place.
She
I would like
nods.
to jump in to help Ivan, by the way.
It's just this little
Are you?
little dust cloud as they all fight.
Like, there's three stooges at the moment.
And forgive me, I didn't ask. But my name is Argonis.
She nods. Selenia. That's my name. It's nice to meet you.
Wonderful.
Was
to
that
meet
part
you.
in common or?
Yeah, she switched to comments after Argonis. After you were like, yeah, my party probably needs help. She switches back to common.
Where's my notebook?
I think Talia will reach into the dust ball of fighting and just like pluck Harry up by the scruff of his neck
Yeah.
and just like cradle him.
But Fedora is still on Harry's back, like he's not biting him or like choking him. He's just holding on to him.
You
and
better not be
trying
choking
to-
my otter.
Whoa!
Get a mouse trap in here if you were.
But maybe Harry likes it.
Ew.
He doesn't.
Anyway,
I'm gonna walk up behind
Talia
Argonis and
Talia picks up Vittori and kind of just throws him back towards Ivan.
Ivan, catch me, please.
I did
just-
not catch him.
I see Cirrus walking up to me, and I just whisper, "Oh my god, another silver dragon board!"
yeah, it's very cool.
I actually do an insight check on Selenia because Amarina is not trusting her.
Cool. Roll it for me.
Jealous much?
I put my hand out because I've been
put my
trying to
hand on
introduce myself.
DM, real quick, how do you
Ah.
spell Selenia?
Selenia.
That's what I
Thank you.
thought.
Selina.
Selenia.
I know
Like
nothing
Celine, like Selena, but with an I in front of the A.
because-
There. Okay.
Sirius, yeah,
Thank you.
she reaches out, shakes your hand, introduces herself to you like in common this time. Selenia. Hi.
I'm serious.
Talia.
Hello.
Walks over and introduces themselves and Harry.
She shakes Harry's paw.
Oh yeah, let me get out my rock and Arceus and be like, "This is Rocky and this is Arceus."
She does this little like bow to the rock, and then like holds out like a little pinky to shake hands with Arceus. Very polite.
Oh,
Rena, did you roll for insight?
I did, and I got a 4, so I know nothing.
Yeah, you're like, maybe
You're
you're
very
still
trusting.
like, she feels
Like,
sus,
"Ah!"
but you can't like point out anything. Like you're not, you haven't changed your mind maybe, but you can't get anything interesting out of this.
Does Selenia, since she's been there for a while, it sounds like, does she have any like visible marks or anything like?
marks like scars or things? Like, are you looking for like battle marks or?
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to like as a sign of like good faith, I wanted to like, as they shook hands, or as she shook hands with Talia, to cast Cure Wounds.
You don't see anything on her. Like, she looks like pretty, I don't know. I want to say like young, but she looks like she hasn't done a lot in her life. Like, she doesn't have scars or things like that. Like, she's been here for a while, but mostly probably because she hasn't attempted a lot of escapes.
Okay.
I'm still on the ground.
If you don't mind me asking, how long have you been stuck here? Are you
She-
trapped? Are you here against your will?
She nods. Yeah, Ursa, he took me here years ago. Honestly, I can't give you an exact date because, well, I'm in this tower and there isn't really a lot of calendars. But it's definitely been a few years.
Why did he take you?
He liked my scales. Thought it was interesting.
Dragons like pretty things.
Are there more? Like
More-
other?
like
like
more
other-
prisoners like me?
Yeah.
Not that I know of. I've never seen anybody. I don't think he's ever brought anybody else back.
And there's no other dragons, just him.
I hope there's no other dragons. I think it's just him.
Okay.
Can I do a like perception or investigation thing? I'm getting a weird vibe from her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm cautious. Like, Argonis
She didn't let
loves
us
that there's
in the
another silver
room.
dragonborn, but I'm still being cautious about this.
Should we go and try and check the room out?
If you don't mind, Selena, would it, just so we, cover all the grounds, do you mind if we take a look around the tower?
She kind of like cocks her head to the side a little bit. You don't trust me. Yeah.
It's not that we don't trust you.
No,
it's-
I understand. It must look very strange.
A little.
Yeah. Please do. I mean, it's just my rooms, but it's open. Go ahead. Honestly, I should probably pack if I hope to maybe leave with you all and get out. Let me show you. She walks back and like opens the little door with like a little key. Kind of swings it open. There's a small hallway behind it. It's all, of course, like still built out of like ice and some rock. You see kind of two little rooms that lead off of this little hallway. One is basically just a little like bedroom. There's a little bed, wardrobe, little chest, and then the other room is kind of like another little seating room. There is like a small shelf of books, and then kind of just like a couple baubles here and there, like kind of small, slightly worth a little bit of money, probably treasures. Possibly she's taken them from the dragon or something like that. They're not super pricey looking, but like fairly decently priced little jewels and things.
Can I ask why, if it's just you and the dragon here, why do you keep this door locked? Because if it's a dragon, surely a locked door isn't going to keep him from coming over here.
She kind of thinks for a second. Honestly, as much as you don't trust me, I also don't trust you. I did see you folks come in from the entrance, and I did lock it then. But when you walked in, you sounded kind of interesting and didn't sound very bloodthirsty, so that's why I came down. But maybe it's just a habit.
Can I, while she's distracted, can I just snoop around?
Yep.
Because I trust this dragonborn as far as I can throw her, and that's not very far.
You say Ursa took you a few years ago. Where from? Like where do you hail from?
I'm from farther north. There's mountains that are just north of here. They're a little bit outside of Talamayan. They're not actually quite here. And my family is there. I lived on my own. I'm sure you probably understand why. But
Oh yes.
nobody
I know the
probably
feeling.
How-
cared.
Quick damn question: how old does she look?
She seems quite young, like maybe in her early 20s.
Like same age as Argonis?
Yeah, probably about the same age as Argonis. Like, she's not like an older Dragonborn. She seems quite young. Yeah.
How
Okay.
Okay.
Jonas and Selenia sitting in a tree.
Argonis is like
Amarina's
measuring past Max.
How tall is Selenia?
She's pretty tall. Like, for a Dragonborn, even, she's quite a tall, like, Dragonborn.
Where on the scale of Cirrus is she standing?
Let's see. Let me
How old are you?
look at her
Or how
here.
tall are you, Sirius?
I am 9
9?
feet.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
I'm trying to remember
Yeah,
what, like, max
I'm-
Dragonborn height even is.
I think it's like 7. I'm 6.5.
I'm over here 5'7", thinking that was too tall.
Oh,
That's the
obviously,
monster
I'm
maybe.
the-
That's...
I think you're one of the. short
Obviously,
ones
I'm the
group.
I
tallest
might bump
person.
that up to 5'11".
Also,
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, she's probably
old height.
about maybe Argonis's height, like, for, like, a female Dragonborn. Like, she's tall for, like, a Dragonborn, but I wouldn't say she's, like, as tall as, like, Sirius. Like, that would be not normal for, like, a Dragonborn's height. But
So
she might
she's,
be,
like-
like, slightly taller than Argonis. She's quite tall.
So she's up to like my arms.
Sure.
Okay.
Shoulder.
Some, I
elbow.
I like have it marked on my arm where she's up to.
Okay.
It's like
Chris-
right
Krista,
below
what were
my-
you gonna say?
Rena?
Not that much.
Lady Echoes. You said that Amarina was gonna do something.
after Vittori did the singing in the tree thing, I was just gonna have her. I don't have the player's handbook on her because her magic's wild, so I was gonna have her eyes flash red in like anger and roll for one of those wild surge spells that
Oh.
has a weird effect, but I don't have the book in front of me.
I've got it on me. What are you, a sorcerer?
Roll it.
Yeah.
Thumbing through pages.
Everybody has turned blue.
That's actually, I think, one of them, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, since I was snooping around, did I find anything or not?
What did you roll for it?
No, because you didn't
Yeah,
tell me to
roll
roll.
me
Do you
in
want
a-
me to roll? What?
Oh, man.
Yeah, roll
Can
me
I
an
test-
investigation check, please.
If
That
Talia,
makes absolutely much sense.
if Vittori is in eyesight of Talia, can I cast guidance to help?
Vittori,
Also,
would you
I
have
think
let
guidance would
anybody
be
know,
touch.
or Vittori, would you have been doing it sneakily?
I would have been doing it sneakily, but like if Talia sees it, I mean, I would allow
Okay.
guidance.
I'll
DM
say, like,
choice.
Vittori, you kind of, like, wink at Talia, and so then Talia, you kind of, like, get an idea that Vittori is going to take a sneaky look around.
So you'd have to go over there and touch Vittori.
Yeah, so maybe as, like, Vittori, like, leaves Ivan's pocket or something, you can catch him. Both of you roll me a stealth check, if you want to do that.
A stealth check. I can do that. I'm not rolling good today. A 9.
I got a 15.
Okay.
It's like 15, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, yeah, if you've gone to reach out, it kind of ends up that you're, like, literally pointing at Vittori. So
Mouse man.
it's not on Talia, but, like, you're kind of like, look, mouse man. So Selenia definitely, like, notices. She doesn't really say anything. She kind of knew you folks were looking at her stuff, so this was
I
kind
hope
of something she brought you in to do. So she's like, kind of gives a shrug and, like, gestures to the
Hello?
room.
Hello.
Yes.
I mean,
Uh,
look
We're
at
not
what
going
you want to
to-
look at.
I promise we're
I-
not gonna take anything. We just want to cover our grounds, make sure you're not,
I
going to
real
backstab
quick,
us.
I see that Reina's floating in
Yes,
the
Yeah,
I am
she's
now
now floating.
floating
and
with
try and like
anger.
hold on to her.
Okay, wait.
To her.
Rita, you're just like
Her
floating.
Like, yeah, so
Yeah.
she
She's
cast.
levitating.
So out of jealousy, she cast wild magic, and she is now floating.
I'm going to hold on to her leg.
Wait, she's like a balloon.
Yeah.
Tie a rope on her.
I'm not gonna tie a
Oh.
rope on
How
her. Can I?
long does
Can I
that
like?
last?
Isn't it like a minute or something?
I believe so. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold Reina.
Tyler looks over to Rain and asks, "Are you good?"
She says with her teeth gritted, "I'm fine."
I'm
Uh,
gonna pat
where I come
Reina's
from,
head.
that doesn't.
It says up
That's
to 10
usually a
minutes. to
sign
be
of
allowed to
anger
take.
and
Up to
jealousy.
10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes.
Wait, what?
10 minutes.
Oh no! Oh.
So I'm gonna be floating around for 10 minutes.
No,
You're just
I'm
stuck to the
holding
ceiling.
you.
I'm still
Everything's
floating.
We have a
fine.
Reina balloon.
Yep.
Like a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade balloon.
Alright, so
I
wait, what
will-
were we doing? I'm sorry. So
I
we're,
got-
we're snooping around.
Snooping around, yeah.
Alright.
So you're trying to find out what's here.
I am politely staying in the middle of the room. I'm not gonna snoop. Because
Well, I'm not snooping either.
I don't need to snoop. I'm getting off the ground though.
I'm in the air, so I can't really
Nobody,
snoop.
no one helped me off the ground.
Ivan's still like back in the middle, like
I can.
the tower.
I'll go and offer Ivan a hand.
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay. So you folks take a look around the room. As you do that, Selenia kind of is like putting a couple of things together. Like you see her kind of pull some things out of a wardrobe. Like it looks like she's putting like a little travel outfit into a little bag, and she tucks in like a little book and a little notebook, and she kind of takes a look around, shrugs at the treasure she has displayed, and doesn't put anything else into the bag.
And Vittori said he rolled a 9 on his
Yeah, that was for
stealth.
stealth. If you
But-
folks are whoever is looking for stuff, roll me an investigation check.
I will roll investigation.
Yeah, I'm not looking.
I like looking.
I'm curious about that book that she put in. Not her notebook, but the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 23.
Nice.
Plug.
Find all the things.
Investigation.
Yeah.
It looks like Vittori's
Oh.
having issues right
I got a 13 to see what the book was.
Okay. You catch like the cover of it, and you notice it has the same symbol as what she has on her necklace. So like this like 3-pronged symbol with the 3 kind of jewels. It's a very
Okay.
similar pattern on the front of this little book.
Argonis, do you have one of those patterns on you?
But
Do you have a gem on you?
I don't.
Wait,
I might have one back home. I would have to check when
Because
I.
if she has. Obviously, I don't know what about the book, but I'm just saying over the table. If she has one gem on her and it's a 3-gem thingamabob in the book, that's probably the 3 silver.
Wait, is there only one gem in her necklace?
There's a gem on like each prong, so it's got
Okay,
3
alright.
diamonds. Yeah, like on
Yeah,
each
so-
point of the triangle thing.
Would I
What?
would I have that necklace like in my possessions? Because I didn't put that.
Yeah, you don't. Trying to think. You can roll me another history check. We can see what
Like, maybe
might
I
have
left it at
appeared in your
home?
life. Yeah.
It's an 8.
Okay. You don't recall seeing something like this like growing up. You kind of like after she's kind of talked about this tale of the 3, you're like, yeah, 3-prong, like maybe it's related to that, but you don't really remember having possession of something like this, or like your mother having possession of something like this.
Okay.
What was the story about again?
Argonis doesn't really
Three.
know just about it being like, and he also hasn't shared it, but
Yeah.
Argonis like remembers the story being told to him. He doesn't remember all the details, but it's something about like 3 dragonborns with silver scales, and some sort of story around these 3.
It was It was,
Okay.
and I relay all that, and then I finish off by saying it was really just a like a folk tale to
Yeah, children's
like
story.
help us feel better about, I don't know, being different
Hmm.
But there's 3 of you now, no?
as far as we know. Like I've
Well, what if there's only 3 of you?
Can you, Selenia kind of steps in. Can you tell me about yourself a little bit and about the other person that you met?
My name is Argonis. I'm
What is-
6'5".
What did I
I
find?
like long walks on the beach and hot
No,
cocoa
that's
with
my
Lola's
beach.
cinnamon.
My beach is
Um,
I was
Oh,
Cirrus,
sorry.
I'll come to you because you did roll like a 23, right?
Yeah.
You do find like a couple spell books. They're higher level than what you would expect someone who's new to being a wizard would have.
Hmm.
Anybody else roll an investigation check for anything in the room? If someone could type to Yaren and ask him to roll one, because like he's still investigating even though she knows that he's investigating.
yeah.
Can I... Would it be possible to not, like, investigate the room, but, like, just see if anything, like, if she's hesitating at anything, like, investigate? Like, if she's being, like...
Perception.
Like you can roll like an insight perception check type thing if you're trying to figure out if she's lying about something or if she's hiding something.
Yeah. Okay. So, perception or
It would probably be more like an insight check.
insight? Where's insight? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's yeah.
22.
and Vittori said he got 11.
Okay, Vittoria doesn't find too much like exciting things. Like he sees a couple kind of like fiction books that were here, just kind of old stories, and then that's pretty much it. Like nothing super exciting for Vittoria. Talia, you rolled a 22 on your insight check. She's hiding
Yes.
something.
Can I don't want to fuck this up. Can I ask like what she's like? Is it just like a general thing, like she's just trying to avoid something, or
Yeah, I mean with
being
a
overly
22, I would say like you can't really tell. Like you don't think it feels malicious that she's hiding something. She already kind of shared she doesn't really trust you folks yet. So she's hiding something and it might just be like out of fear, but she's like definitely like holding back some information.
are you okay? So I want to turn to her, and well, I guess no, I'm gonna hold off on it. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then she wanted to know more about me.
About you and the other silver dragon
Okay.
that you've met.
As we're walking out of the room, I'll just talk to her. Actually, before I leave, the knickknacks that she has like displayed, is there anything that stands out?
Not particularly. It just kind of looks like
Okay.
a few things that she had either snagged or something just to kind of decorate the room. Like she didn't put anything in the bag. She doesn't seem overly attached to anything.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna leave them there. And as we're walking out, I'm just going to just tell her about myself.
Oh, I took the books, by the way. Is that fine?
Cool. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you take the books.
Okay.
But
I'll say kind of as they walk down the hallway, seriously, you like tuck them away.
Mm-hmm.
If
Have you-
there's a chance to talk to Selena, like after her and Argonis, like after Argonis tells her about himself, would it be possible just to, like catch her at the back of the group or something?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to talk to her about how she got into wizardry and stuff.
And it's 2 o'clock.
Cool. We can pause there as much as it's. I usually love to leave it on a nice like hang note, but this is kind of just like a pause.
To leave. Is it Dustin?
What?
Is it Dustin that has to leave? Who's
Yes.
leaving?
Mikey
us?
and
Mikey
Mikey and
and
Mike.
Mike.
lucky.
Yeah, I know.
They're
So
betraying us.
yeah, we'll leave it there. And Vittoria's having sound
I don't
issues
want to
too.
leave.
Victoria's having issues too.
Yeah.
But we will leave
Yeah.
it with the mysterious dragonborn that we've met in the tower, being held prisoner by this white dragon. And we didn't fight a dragon today, but that's okay.
We think it's being held prisoner.
Yeah, can I
hmm
just for Yaren's sake, can I do
Mhm.
a brief investigation of the room? Are there any daisies around?
No.
Okay.
Great question, but no, there's no daisies. Cool.
Disappointing.
Did the dragon eat a daisy?
Yeah. Do we see any remnants of a daisy breakfast? Okay, everybody, that is where we will end today. We have a couple folks that have to peace out for other things. We appreciate everybody listening. Thanks so much for hanging out, and hopefully we'll be back soon so we don't have to leave this on too much of a pause for too long. Very cool. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.